Good morning, everybody. It's a Thursday morning and time again for our collective worship. As you will see, I'm in my office this morning and I've been joined by Mrs. Rahim because today we are going to be talking a little bit about Ramadan. So I thought it would be really nice to have Mrs. Rahim in the office so I could ask her a few questions and she could tell us a little bit about this very special month of the year. So my first question, Mrs. Rahim, is what is Ramadan?
Ramadan is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. It is the 9th month of Islamic calendar. Now, Islamic calendar is based on lunar cycle. That's why Ramadan falls on a different date each year. It is the month of fasting. Muslims from all around the world, from all over the world, they fast, which means that they are not allowed to eat or drink from dawn until sunset.
So when do children start with Ramadan?
It's usually from teenage, but they have to be mentally and physically able to do so. So if they're not, they just keep on practicing until they are an adult. But yeah, usually teenagers.
And why is fasting such an important part of Ramadan and part of this month?
As I said, it is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. So it also teaches you self-discipline. And then again, it is not only abstaining from food or drink, but also to avoid evil actions like foul language, backbiting, and try not to get into an argument or fight. So
not always easy. So it's a time where you're really reflecting on your faith and what that means to you as you behave in the world. Is that a good way of summarising it?
I think it does teach you, when you are you are looking for self-improvement, it is a very good time to do so. So I do think that as a person, it plays an important part in your life.
Yeah, and I know that I've been talking to lots of the children around school who are Muslim and are thinking about Ramadan at the moment, and they've all been thinking very carefully about what it means to them and what it means to their families as well, which leads me on to my next question. So what are you doing as a family during this month? What does a typical day look like?
Well, nowadays it is sort of celebration all around the world, and when Ramadan comes, we are also very excited, especially when we make those typical family meals in the morning and in the evening. My children, they're not fasting yet because they're not grown-ups, but they do like the fact when we all get together on the table in the evening as a family, and they just enjoy sitting with us.
So do you make, because I was talking to one of the other children at school and he was saying they were making special decorations. Do you have special decorations in your house, or is that different families doing different things?
I usually do it, but this time I couldn't.
All right.
But yes, we do try to do decorations.
So the house is decorated. That sounds really... So you have this time of Ramadan when you're reflecting, you're fasting, and then that ends, doesn't it, with Eid. Could you just talk about what Eid is normally like? I know it's different this year because of COVID, but normally what would happen at Eid?
It is just like any other celebration in other religions. You just love seeing your family, your friends. You like sharing food with them, and as a community also, you would like to see people and greet them. So it's a time of celebration for Muslims all around the world.
And it's nice, isn't it, to think that it's happening all around the world, not just in this country, not just in Woking, but everywhere. So it's a big party. Now, to just finish off this morning, I thought what would be really nice is normally when Muslims break their fast at the end of the day, they say a prayer before they eat. And in this prayer, they often thank God. And I thought what would be really nice, rather than us saying the Lord's Prayer, we had this time as a school to just have a quiet moment, a moment of quiet reflection where we all sit with our eyes closed and just have a few moments where we say a little private prayer in our hearts to God, saying thank you for all of the things that He's given us and all the wonderful gifts that we have in this world. So we're just going to have a moment now of quiet reflection. So thank you very much, Mrs. Rahim. I really enjoyed talking to you. If any of you have got any questions about Ramadan, you can always ask your teacher, ask Mrs. Rahim, or ask some of your friends who will be going through this very special month. Thank you and God bless.